I think that change is always started by very few people. First of all, there is always a time lag between generating knowledge and then moving it to objective, subjective, objective levels of change, and then subjective levels of change. And subjective levels of change, of course, that is what normally people call political will. When the public just wants change, and of course the political establishment will then follow. So where we are now, we are still at the advocacy stage. It really has not sunk in. We have made progress. Obviously, climate change, because of its impact, has sort of now finally, has come to be realized that something is happening with the climate. It is within living memory. It is not really historical lecturing that we're talking about. We're talking a generation that have seen things changing. So the scientists start being believed. Denial is increasingly decreasing, but not completely out there. So now we are confronted, of course, but then having said that, awareness may be rising, but you still have now to find the sacrifice, the painful cost of adaptation, as also mitigation. So now the question then becomes, who pays? Who gives up this way of life? Maybe those who haven't started this way of life should not get started into the bad habits of huge consumption. There are those who are saying, no, this is the way to go. Things have to become worse before they get better. So it's a partnership. I think that where we are now, we really need to move on different fronts. Information sharing, the knowledge is there, but it still remains largely with the scientists and activists. It is not yet reaching the households. And I feel this is where we have to work hard.